say.
Yeah, and he ballin', yeah, and she ballin', yeah, and we ballin', yeah, it's Chris Ballin', Harrier that airstrike, ripping like I ripped the mic, see the Reaper taking flight, commentary you will like, MW3, yeah, we all in, man, it's Chris on the game, man, keep ballin'. Shout out to my dog Nate for that intro. Every time I hear that intro, man, they get my videos started off right. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chris Ballin. Still balling on some MW3 because that's what my teammates want to see, and that's how it's gonna be for the next 10 minutes. Let's go. What up, YouTube? I'm finally brought you back some MW3. The last two gameplays was Summit on Black Ops, and if you didn't like those gameplays, here's some MW3 for you. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm about to get edit SSX, the snowboarding game, in a couple of days when I go back home, so that should liven up my channel a little bit. I'm waiting for the new Ghost Recon to come out in May, and also waiting for the new Resident Evil to come out. So you know my channel gonna get bumping real soon. So I finally got through to talk to Snacks and them, and my channel should be getting partnered tomorrow if everything goes right. I'm not gonna make a guarantee, but yeah, it's been a minute. I've been trying to get in touch with a lot of them and finally getting the recognition. So I do appreciate that, and if everything goes through, I will talk about that some more. But let's get into what I want to talk about today. Today I'm gonna give y'all a story. This is going back to middle school story time with Chris Ballin. Y'all go get y'all some milk and cookies, sit back, relax, and chill and listen to what I gotta say. I'm gonna give y'all some time to go get the milk and cookies. Nah, bump it. I'm just gonna get right into this. So this was when I was in 7th grade. 6th grade I went to this middle school that was like 30 minutes away from Miami because I was living in Broward with my mom. 7th grade I transferred to the middle school that was named after my high school, Miami Springs Middle, and all my friends from elementary were there, so I had fit right in, and everything was going good until they told me about these black and white fights. But it wasn't really black and white, it was like black people and Hispanic people, and it was stupid because the Hispanic people that they used to fight against was the ones that everybody was cool with in the hallways. Everybody was cool with each other, but every early release they had black and white fights and all this other stuff. But that's not the main subject of this video. That's just stupid though. As I think back on it. But McDonald's is down the street from my school. Like McDonald's is 10 to 12 minutes walking from my school, and all of us kids, all us inner city kids, we rode the buses to school and we rode the buses home, the school buses. And every early release, everybody just like to ride the public bus, like, and that was just in front of McDonald's. So everybody would walk to McDonald's and all that other stuff. And one early release, or I think it was the last day of school, either or, I'm gonna go with the last day of school. The last day of school, it was me, my homeboy John, my boy Raekwon, and my other homeboy, he's a white dude named Mike. And everybody was getting hype. Yeah, it had to be last day of school. Everybody was getting hype because it was the last day of school, so everybody was doing craziness. And the dude Mike decides to he was like, man, I'm finna jump into the canal, because you know Florida is like close to the Everglades, so he had to make a lot of the canal systems. It's a lot of canals down here. So he was like, man, I'm gonna jump to the canal, and everybody was boosting his head up like, yo, you won't do it, you won't do it. And he was like, oh, don't believe me, I'm gonna do this. And none of us didn't believe him at the time, so we just like, okay. So we see him take his shirt off. Pause. He took his shirt off, and he was like, oh, hold my stuff, hold my shoes and all that stuff. So we see him get on top of the canal, get on top of the ledge, and we're like, yo, he's really finna do this. And it's the canal, so you know how canal water is. It's green and it looks real dirty, and to be honest, I see pollution in there, so I'm guessing it is dirty. And we're like, yo, you're not gonna do this. And he's still up there. He's just talking, everybody getting him hype. So finally, next thing you know, he just jumped. Everybody opened their mouth. Boom, he splashed in. And we all like, whoa, this fool really just did this. Everybody going crazy in the middle of the street, laughing, jumping up and down. Yeah, you know, we in middle school. We used to do craziness at that time. And it was funny at that moment. And you know, so we gave him back his stuff. Everybody waited till he dried off, and we decided to like start walking to McDonald's since it was like time to go. And as we were walking, we were just laughing about it, talking about it, like how we couldn't believe he did it and all this other stuff. And next thing you know, a black SUV pulls up real fast as we walking on the sidewalk, and we're like, whoa, what is this? And two Hispanic dudes jump out the car, and they scream his name like, yo, Mike, come here. And we're like, hold up, how do you know your name and all the other stuff? And we found out they were undercover cops, but he got in trouble before, so they knew him. Like, come here. And we didn't see their trucks around. We wasn't looking for around, so I'm guessing I don't know if they saw it or not. But at that time he had my homeboy phone, because he was like, yo, let me hold your phone and call somebody to pick me up from McDonald's, I guess. And he had my homeboy phone. When the police pulled up, they're like, yo, Mike, come here. So as he walked up to him, the police slapped my homeboy phone out of his hands, and I went to go pick it up for my homeboy because it was my homeboy John's phone, and they were like, yo, keep walking. And I was like, yo, that's his phone. They said, keep walking. They said it again. I was like, yo, my bad, because I mean, like, they screaming at me for no reason. So we just keep walking, and they pull him in the car, and they start talking to him for a long time, and then and we like, whoa, that's just crazy. So we just walking slowly, because eventually when the police leave, we want to go back and get my dog phone. And after they finish talking with him, they let him out, and they drive a little bit, and they pull up to us, and they're like, yo, what you guys doing over here? This and that. And we're like, we just walking to McDonald's. We going home from school. We go to Miami Springs. So one of the police said, yeah, hurry up and get back to your side of the neighborhood. And I was like, whoa. Like, what is that supposed to mean? Hurry up and get back to your side of the neighborhood. My school is right there across the street from where we was walking, and an undercover cop had the audacity to tell me, "Oh, get back to your side of the neighborhood." Man, you don't know how pissed I was. I was so pissed, like I couldn't even think straight. I didn't even tell my mom or dad, because I didn't know how they was gonna react to that. I didn't know how to react to it. Me and my homeboys was just talking about it for a long time, and in that part, everybody knows everybody. Like, it's Miami Springs and going into Hialeah. Everybody knows everybody, and Hispanics and blacks. Even though they had a stupid black and white fight with your homeboys, which make it stupid, we get along with everybody. So to hear get back to your side of the neighborhood when that's where everybody hangs out a lot, that had pissed me off, and that goes to show why not everybody do, but when people say they hate the police. People don't hate the police just to hate them. They hate the police for a reason. Do I hate the police? No. But do I think it's some dirty cops out there? Yes, I do, because I experienced it, and it is not a good feeling, yo. It is not a good feeling to be judged on your class, the class you're at, and society, and of your color. For two undercover police they wasn't undercover, but they had the undercover cars. For two police to sit there and tell you get back to your side of the neighborhood without thinking, I mean, that's going too far. And I just wanted to share that story with y'all. Have y'all ever got into any situation like that? Let me know in the comment section. Have the police ever told you anything slick? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, but I don't have nothing against police to this day. I just feel like some of them take things out of hand, and not just police, because police are not the only people that would just bust out and say something like that. So it's not just police, but that was just a story that happened with me, and I was in 7th grade, and I would never forget that story. That's one story I would never forget, because that's like one of the first times I got freaking racial profiled or something. But as you can see, D-Man, UNT 2014, my dog Donovan, he just dropped the Moab. Now he got an assault Moab. And if you haven't seen that Moab, go to his channel to see it from his point of view. But we were all surprised, and none of us could believe it. But I'm out of here, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the vid. Keep ballin'.